What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to more WWE 2K19 coverage. And finally today we got the first official WWE 2K19 information revealed by WWE Games. They ended up doing a whole press release highlighted by the fact that AJ Styles is the cover star for this year's game. But that wasn't the only thing that was revealed, so on this video we're gonna be discussing the WWE 2K19 $1 million competition. We are talking about the release date for this year's games compared to previous years, and we're also gonna go in depth on some of the information that you might have missed from the press conference, because there were a lot of things to discuss that deserve some attention besides the obvious things. Now before we get into it, guys, I think that by now you already know, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications if you want to be fully up to date on all the latest in regards to WWE 2K19. I'm here to keep you guys fully up to date with all the reveals, the updates, the news, the announcements, and probably more important, early exclusive content as we head into the release of the game. So to start off with the cover star, there has been a lot of talk on who exactly could WWE Games pick to grace the cover of this year's game. As you guys know, WWE roster is fully stacked, and they could have easily picked a guy like Roman Reigns, The Undertaker, or even a guy that we've seen in the cover before, John Cena. Many of us also expected to see a female superstar such as Ronda Rousey or even Charlotte grace the cover. For over a month now, if you guys have been watching me, then you know that I've been going back and forth between not just AJ Styles but also the returning Daniel Bryan. But in the end, and finally has been revealed that yes, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, will be the cover star for WWE 2K19. The 20-year veteran in this business came to the WWE just a couple of years ago, and as he indicated, already accomplished one of his dreams, which was to be the cover star of a WWE game. And this is kind of crazy, guys, because this is AJ Styles' third WWE game and he's already on the cover of it. When you look at the roster and you narrow it down to a superstar that has been there every single week ever since debuting and that has literally been carrying the SmackDown brand, then AJ Styles is definitely the guy. So once again, congrats to AJ Styles for being chosen as the cover star of this year's game. Now let's go ahead and dive in onto some of the stuff that AJ Styles was mentioning during the press conference. So to start off, a big focus was the WWE 2K19 $1 million challenge, which he indicated that it will be for PS4 and also Xbox One. This is gonna be a great way for WWE Games to hype up the game around this challenge so that it could generate a media buzz, especially on the competition side of things. So not everything has been detailed just yet, but AJ Styles did provide with 4 steps that will be required in this competition. So the first thing that you will need to do is actually compete and be in a to be announced game mode in WWE 2K19, which obviously we have no idea what this game mode is going to be. The second step is to make a video, sort of like a promo, basically telling the whole universe why you are going to be beating AJ Styles in this competition. This is basically another great way to just hype up the game as we head into the release date of it, since so many people are gonna try to enter and ultimately win $1 million. The third step is the semi-final steps, in which he indicated that you will compete against 3 other semi-finalists in this competition. So this is probably gonna be the hardest part of everything, because chances are that in this semi-finals you're gonna be facing other 3 opponents that are pretty good at WWE games. And this is where your skills in the game are going to be tested. And this step is what I'm excited to see, because it's gonna be the quote-unquote esports / competitor part of this challenge that I want to see how WWE Games handles it, because it might be a proving ground, or I should say the first step into WWE Games getting into esport, which I will absolutely love. And the last step will be for the winner of the semi-final to go on and face AJ Styles on a one-on-one match match on WWE 2K19, which it might be the easy part of the whole competition, but I wouldn't sleep on AJ Styles because we know that he is a hardcore gamer. So if you guys didn't guess it by now, I'm actually pretty excited about the competition side of things for this year's WWE game, because again, I feel like it will be a great start for them to get into the esport, which we have been asking for quite some time. We obviously don't have to get a full-blown competition, but as long as WWE Games held something every single year, it will be amazing, and hopefully this is a testing ground for them. Now the big question here is, what is that new game mode that will be announced and that we are required to be in order to get into this competition to begin with? As soon as they mention something new, that's honestly when I got excited, guys, because we love seeing new stuff. And again, this game mode is being used for this competition, so it's definitely going to be a challenging game mode to beat, which probably means that it's going to require us to grind or at least challenge ourselves before we come out victorious in whatever the game mode is. With that being said, this is probably going to be fun to play, or at least try it out, and you guys already know I will be live streaming the heck out of it on my Twitch channel if it turns out to be a pretty good game mode. So obviously I'll keep you guys up to date on what exactly it will be as soon as WWE Games announce it, because as of right now we just know that it is a part of the $1 million challenge for WWE 2K19. The third big news that we got from the press conference was actually the release date, and that is happening on October 9 worldwide. So this year's game is actually releasing even earlier than last year, about 1 week earlier to be specific, and I don't necessarily know why, but I'm not complaining either. It was confirmed that on this worldwide release day, we're gonna be able to get WWE 2K19 on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. There was no mention of the Switch, so if it does come out for the Switch, they probably gonna be working on it for a little bit longer, which is a good thing, and maybe it will come out in December like it did last year. Regardless, when it does comes out, hopefully it plays a hell of a lot much more better than WWE 2K18. Moving on to some other news, and as you guys probably noticed in today's press conference, then of course WWE 2K19 is once again going to feature a stacked roster, which will still be bigger than any other roster that we've seen before. This is expected every year, so I'm sure we're gonna be seeing that once again. And now I want to dive into some of the other stuff that you guys might have missed, and some of the hints that AJ Styles was kind of throwing our way when he was talking about how proud he was to be the cover star of this year's game. So some of the things that he talked about was unexpected returns and how WWE Universe just absolutely loves that, and the unforgettable moments that those type of returns ultimately create. So was he hinting at the fact that we're going to be getting a huge return into this year's game that we have been waiting for? It is possible, and the way that he mentioned it kind of makes me feel like it is going to happen. So who could that unexpected return be? AJ Styles also talked about his career, and he referred to it multiple times as MyCareer. So obviously MyCareer is coming back this year, which is no surprise. What I am surprised is at the fact that he talked about how some WWE superstars like himself end up being underdogs in the WWE and overcoming adversity to ultimately claim his or her rightful place in WWE history. Certainly makes you wonder, right? Why is he saying his or her, and why does it look like he is emphasizing her, as in like giving us a hint of what's to come? Now of course it is just my speculation, but as soon as that statement was mentioned, the first thing that came to mind to me was maybe we're getting a female MyCareer mode on WWE 2K19. Never say never, right? That is the motto for this year's game. So be like no one and Seth Rollins, you are out. AJ Styles and never say never, you're in. So that is it, guys. Certainly a lot of information's revealed today in the press conference. If I ended up missing something, don't fear, I will definitely be discussing it in another video. In the meantime though, I guess the question that I got for you guys is, what do you think of WWE Games picking AJ Styles as the cover star? I hope we'll drop a like on this video video if you think it was the right decision. I definitely think so. And I also want to know, and I'm kind of curious about, what do you guys think will be this new game mode that they are going to be announced for this $1 million challenge competition? I have my own speculation, but I of course want to know what you guys think of it, so let me know down in the comments below. Nonetheless guys, that is it for this breakdown news video. I hope that you guys enjoy. If you did, I will drop a like on it, and as I mentioned before, subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications to be fully up to date. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. I'm Macho T. Dig it.